Hello everyone. Welcome to Subconscious Healing. My name is Emma Wachs and I'm here today with the beautiful Sophie James. And today we're here to identify the deepest root cause of any of your difficulties, challenges, any of your struggles, pain, anything that you've been carrying with you in your life. We're here to tune in and identify what the deepest root cause of that is. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about that in a moment, but for now, feel free to just share into the comment section if you're watching. Say hi, let us know where you're from. We're going to make sure that we've got the feed all good here and that we can see you all so that when you start sharing comments, we can catch those. Wonderful. And this is the new time for anybody that is wondering with daylight savings time. This is the new time that we'll be exploring subconscious healing each week. So that'll be the perfect time. Carrie, so beautiful to have you here. As always, thank you for joining. Wonderful. Amy, hello. So beautiful to have you here as well. Amazing. Thank you. So for those of you who are new to this, my name is Emma Wachs and I'm a subconscious healer, which means that I have the ability to identify the deepest root cause of any difficulty or challenge in somebody's life and create a subconscious shift. And so Sophie and I have both learned how to use the techniques of intuition wisdom, which allows for us to intuitively connect into your subconscious mind and identify any energy that's there and ready to be shifted and cleared. So with our training, we've been able to offer this in an amazing way because it doesn't matter how long you've been struggling with something or how difficult this challenge is for you or how much pain and suffering you have in your body, how much it's physically manifested. We have the ability to put all of that aside and just tune in and identify the deepest root cause of it by exploring the energy of what's happening beneath the surface for you. So we are the best in the world at what we do. Nobody else compares to intuition wisdom when it comes to identifying this deepest root cause. And that's what we want to share with you all today. Hi Naomi, so wonderful to have you. Thank you for joining us for your first time. We're so excited to tune in for you. Wendy, hello, so beautiful to have you with us. Thank you for joining, and everybody else who's watching as well. Love to you too, Amy. Thank you for sharing. Always so beautiful to have you here with us. So the one other thing I want to mention before we get stuck into this is that Sophie and I have both been trained to identify the deepest root cause of any issue in your life. However, we're not medical practitioners, so my official advice is always to seek health support for any conditions that you may have. However, because we have the ability to shift energy on a huge scale, shifting symptoms can be quite easy for us if we've been able to identify the root cause, and it's in the highest good to have a shift right here and now. So this will all depend on what exactly is happening within the subconscious mind for you. And for some of you, you'll notice that from the moment that we connect in, we've already found the root cause of the question that you've asked about, and it's evident, and you can feel that entire situation changing for you as we're speaking to you. But what some of you may feel is that there's maybe a little bit of a blockage, or you're just still not quite sure. What will happen then is we may recommend that it's in the highest good to connect in with us for a session. And if this is the case, it's usually just because there's something a little private there that we may need to explore that may not be in the highest good to share with everybody. So if at any stage you're feeling that you love what we do and you'd like to explore this further, please book in for a free session with Sophie, or you can book in for a paid session with myself at any time, and this will allow for you to explore subconscious healing and for us to get nice and deep and create a really big shift for you. So you'll notice that, you know, for us, it only takes just a moment for us to be able to shift something entirely for you. So just imagine what's possible in a full hour It is truly, 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 truly limitless. So I'm going to pop that link into the comment section now. The next online spiritual events directory expo is also happening next weekend. So feel free to join us in the subconscious healing expo booth as well, if that is something that you're interested in exploring. So without further ado, we're now going to tune in for you all. And so what I would love is for anybody who's interested in receiving a shift or some truth today, please share into the comment section any difficulty that you've been struggling with, or any challenges in your life that you would like some support on. And if you're not quite sure exactly what to put in there, feel free just to share an area of your life. So if, for example, you're thinking, oh my gosh, my relationships could really, benefit from some truth or some support, then feel free just to write relationships. We can explore your finances, your health, your career, your well-being. We can explore love and connection. We both have purpose in exploring relationships and helping to heal the parent-child relationship and any trauma there as well. So it really doesn't matter how deep this goes for you, but definitely share something like that into the comment section if that's a big thing for you, because you will certainly notice a nice big shift. Wonderful. And Cherie, so beautiful to have you here with us. Thank you for joining. So feel free to start popping those into the comment section. Sophie and I will tune in. Sophie, are you seeing any you'd like to tune in for yet?
Let's have a look. Who have we got today? Naomi. It's your first time. Welcome, Naomi. Hi, nice to meet you. So let's see. Okay. Yes, please. Career and love, please.
Oh, Sophie, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, try now.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, perfect.
Check 1, 2. Okay, sorry. I have now?
All good, yes. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, look. Take 2. So let's have a look, Naomi. Career and love, please. Let's have a look for you, Naomi. Let's see if we can see any blockages for you in the areas of career or love. Let's have a look. So I can see something around love for you. It feels like something is just beginning to blossom. It's almost like what I'm seeing is like 2 little children, and just that unconditional love between each other, sort of either coming into a new relationship for you, or in a relationship you're having and now it might be some newfound love that's coming in. It's really beautiful. So let's see if we can see any blockages that will stop this from coming into your life, because we can't have that. So I'm seeing some things from past relationships. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm also getting a little bit around your mum. What's the blockage here? So there's really wanting for that deep connection that you've really been craving and looking for a long time, that you haven't quite found yet. So let's see if we can see what's blocking this for you. So I'm seeing this as limitation that could have been taken on from your mother, that she's also had from her past family lines. It's like it could be quite a big blockage, especially because this is something you have been having your whole life, since obviously the point of conception. So let's see. So there's a truth coming through for you that you'll find that true love and connection when you can find that deep connection within yourself. So the message is to, if you feel drawn to it, connecting with me. I'd love to give you a free session to help you clear these limitations that are blocking you here. And when we can sort of bring it back to your true self and the true essence of the love of what you are, it's like you'll be able to see that in the world and allow that in. It's almost like you can't see it at the moment because you can't see it within yourself. So yeah, love to connecting with you, and otherwise send you unconditional love. Thank you. Beautiful.
It's amazing. Thank you so much. That was incredible. So everybody here, the beautiful Sophie James is one of the most amazing healers, honestly, on the planet right now. She's on purpose and she's on fire, and she offers the most beautiful safe space. Even still, in amongst all of that, it's so, so, so beautiful. So if you're resonating with anything that she is sharing today, just know that, you know, booking in a session with her is going to be amazing. There's absolutely no, it would be the best decision that you could have ever made in your life because of the beautiful position that she's been able to put herself in when it comes to her life purpose. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. That's so beautiful. I just wanted to add, there was just a comment from Kerry saying, I'm crying already and I'm not sure why. And Kerry, I can just see there's this big release for you. And it's almost like you're starting to see that unconditional love within yourself. We just cleared a bit of a blockage in the heart space for you. And it's just opening up to this sort of big amount of love that wants to come in for you. So yeah, you're just having a bit of release and some happy tears. So thank you.
Amazing. Awesome. I was seeing a message here from Cherie. She says she just lost a nephew to suicide. Deep sorrow. I would love to tune in for you and see what I can identify for you. So for you, Cherie, I'm just feeling into your subconscious now, and I can see where this limitation has begun for you, and your true self or higher self is sharing some messages on for you, and it feels as though these are going to extend onto your family as well. The message that I'm getting for you firstly is that the deep sorrow, deep pain that you're experiencing, so much of that is connected to the deep pain that they were experiencing. But you're also right now, because you're vulnerable, I see you extremely open and also experiencing the pain of so many people at one time. So to me, when I look at this, this means your family, but this also means society, everybody on the planet. So what this means to me is that, yes, there's pain beneath the surface, but there's also a really big opportunity to be able to shift and transform the way that we process through these sorts of traumas and difficulties. Because I sense that you are somewhat connected to this sort of work, I'm seeing that there is some purpose within this experience for you. So if this is something that you feel you would first like support on for yourself and to be able to shift something for your family, please reach out to me. I'd love to connect with you for a one-on-one session. You can jump on my website and find me there. And it feels as though exploring some healing from a very, very deep level would not only help to shift and transform what you're experiencing, what your family are experiencing, but also it would shift and transform what so many other people societally are experiencing around this. I just feel this huge, huge purpose within you on this. So I'm not sure whether you have, whether you offer this as a profession in some way, whether you are some sort of support person for other people, but I see it affecting your work in a positive way. And I also see, yeah, there's some huge levels of purpose that want to be explored around this. So today I feel as though I'm just clearing up as much as is in the highest good for you, just to ease some of the heaviness of the emotion. But I would love to connect with you further if you would like to explore that. Sending so much love to you and your family. Thank you for jumping on here today. It feels as though as we're lifting some of that energy for you, I'm actually seeing that we're unattaching you from some people in your family. So it's like we're disconnecting any of the unhealthy cords that are exasperating the pain that you may have been feeling. And just been putting all of them into a nice safe space so that they can process and shift anything that they need to as well. So I hope that has helped. Sending so much love and light for you and your family. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for your beautiful comment.
I just Wendy Jones, health and wellness. Let's have a look for you, Wendy, and see what's going on for you. So I'm seeing there's a bit of a block. There's someone around you that's really draining your energy. That's also causing a block in this area. But I was also seeing the same as Naomi. It's like coming back into a self-loving space to want to dedicate and come from a self-loving space of loving yourself into the health and wellness aspect of your life. So let's have a look and see if can I have a look at both of them. So I'm seeing the person, which you might already be aware of, is around you quite a lot. So it would take a little bit of work to clear the limitation, allowing in this person to be draining of your energy. So let me just see if I can see anything that we can do for you today. Let's have a look. So there's a limiting belief underneath the surface that I can't see myself as perfect. So this is really causing a limitation in allowing others to take from your energy, because really just trying to make up for this. So let's see, how can we, what's the truth? So there's a truth coming through that you are perfect in every way. The essence of what you are is perfection. And if you can just try and connect in with that feeling of deep down in your core, the light of what you are is true perfection, and expanding that throughout your awareness, and it's just going to heal some of this limitation for you. And while we're here, let's have a look at this blockage in the heart space. So it feels like there's a little bit of sadness or grief in your heart area that's stopping you from feeling like you can come back to a self-loving space. It's almost like you feel like you're being selfish for doing so. So how can we help you clear this? Okay. Definitely feels like you've connected in with the sadness aspect of it. So just when anybody else that this is resonating with, you're feeling a bit of sadness right now, just breathe into it and just allow me to help you just clear anything that's in the highest good. And just relax into stillness. Some of you might feel it in waves. You might get thought. And we're just letting that go as much as we can. Beautiful. And I'm going to bring in the energy of self-love for you all. And it's just going to come from the top of your head and just slowly start working its way down and just clearing out any of this old feelings of sadness or grief. Just allowing it to be. And bringing in a bit of a fresh perspective and a fresh beingness. Beautiful. So maybe anybody just sit with that for a while. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. And to anybody that's new to this segment, just know that if we're ever sharing something or offering healing for somebody, and whatever it is that we're offering support on is resonating for you as well, just know that we're always extending this on to whoever it's in the highest good for. So if it's for you and your children and anybody else that's around you, then feel free to integrate that energy. Know that it's always going to sink in anywhere and everywhere that it needs to. Thank you so much for sharing, beautiful people. We've got Amy. She has a question about financial issues on Find Time and Space. Hello, Amy. So beautiful to have you here. This is our business page. I'm going to pop that into the comment section for you all as well at some stage. Let's see. What is there for Amy today? So you know what's beautiful, Amy? For you, it feels as though there's really not our business page. It's like there's really not a whole lot in the way for you. It's just a matter of continuing the clearing process and just believing that you're on track to things shifting and changing. So Amy's done one of my subconscious healing programs and she's absolutely rocked it. So for anybody else that's listening, just know that there is a way that we can teach you how to subconsciously heal yourself as well. Definitely connecting with myself or Sophie if you'd like to explore that further. The one thing that it feels like we want to do for you today, Amy, is just bring in some awareness and some truth for you. Because I feel that when you're in your own space, this is so comfortable. You know that you're clearing whatever you need to clear in order to be able to move forward, but it's just the pressure of the outside world, it feels, is sort of impeding on you somewhat. So we just want to bring some truth in for you around that as to your power, to show you exactly how powerful you are and how amazing it is, the level of work that you've been doing for yourself. We just want to bring in some truth around that for you. So what I'm seeing would be really beneficial for you is for me to just have a look and clear self-doubt in general. There are many, many, many limitations in this area for you, but we're just shifting and clearing those. And it actually feels as though this is maybe where you're at with your subconscious healing journey, because not only do you have the ability to clear self-doubt within yourself, but you have the techniques to be able to clear societal levels of doubt and not feeling good enough and judgment and things like that. So these are some of the bigger things to focus on over the next week with clearing. Is those nice big topics where there may be millions of limitations beneath the surface around something like this, but we also know that as a society these things can be really big. So it feels like for you that's the perfect next step, and that is the absolute perfect way for you to continue moving forward. So congratulations. Thank you for sharing. Sophie, all yours.
Beautiful. I just got a message from Wendy. Thank you so much, Sophie. I do have sadness. Brother had a stroke with lung diagnosed with Parkinson's a couple of weeks ago. So thank you very much. Oh, you're so welcome. I'd love to offer you a free session if you feel drawn to it, connecting with me. I'd love to give you some support with that as well. So I saw, sorry, my feed just jumped around. Shakti, I think that's how we pronounce it. Shakti. Let's have a look. Career and love. So let's see. Let's see if we can see any blocks. I'm feeling like there might be a little bit of a block in career that we want to look at for you today. So let's have a look. So it feels like you're holding on to a relationship with somebody, and it's creating a blockage in the area of career for you, because you're not wanting to let go of this. You're not allowing in any this new opportunities for yourself. You're really wanting to stay in the comfort of this. So let's see. It feels like a connection. So how can we empower you to move forward in this career path? I'm seeing this beautiful guide for you, and they're really wanting to show you how to walk this path ahead and help you let go of the limitations that you're holding on to and that are not allowing you to walk forward on your life purpose path. So I'm not sure if you can get a sense of this guide at the moment, but they feel like they're really wanting to work strongly with you for a while. So that's really beautiful. Let me see if I can clear anything for you around this. So I'm seeing there's a lot of confusion around love. It's almost like you can see it almost like a little static energy. You're just not sure, and it's really not wanting to like dedicate yourself and just not completely sure of love. Let's see, where did this begin for you? And this feels like it began from a relationship you experienced between two adults when you were a child. It feels like you took on a limitation from them, and this has become your experience. So let me see. So I'm going to start gently lifting this for you, and if anybody else who's resonating with just being confused with love, just breathe into this space and let me try and lift what I can for you all. I'm seeing past experiences and confusion and pain lifted at the same time. So just be allowing. Trying to bring it back to the core of real love. Some of you, this feels like it's got quite a lot of work to do. Anybody else would like a session on this, connect in with me if you want to work on this further. Now let's create a shift. I feel for some people it's bringing up some quite deep emotions and a little bit of fear. Just breathe into that space and allow it to clear. Beautiful. Just going to once again bring the energy of unconditional love for you all. And set the intention to clear any limitations that would allow you from experiencing that. I'm just going to allow that to keep shifting as we go on with the call. Thank you.
Perfect. From Wendy, will we travel? Thinking and see what's happening. We've got 2 Wendy's today. Thanks for watching, Wendy's. Beautiful. Tune in intuitively. I'm being drawn straight away to have a look at what's beneath the surface of that question for you. And so what I'm actually seeing for you is that there is a part of really reliant on a way to refresh yourself. And so at the moment, of course, with everything going on, you're a little bit like, oh my gosh, how am I going to have that feeling now? But this is all, to me, what looks like a big distraction, because what's actually beneath the surface of this desire to feel refreshed and to have, you know, almost like a complete reset in your life, there was something that allowed for this to happen for you that had nothing to do with the holiday and had nothing to do with refreshing yourself in some way. What was actually happening energetically for you was you reached new levels of self-love. So in those moments where you decided to take a holiday and you decided to completely allow for yourself to relax into whatever was happening in the flow of each and every given day, that to me feels as though that's what you're actually looking for, that sense of freedom. And all of that can be achieved by integrating self-love. So, excuse me, I would love to do a small self-love energy integration for anybody who would love to receive some. Just going to bring in just clear any limiting beliefs to being able to allow in new levels of self-love.
The theme today.
So anybody that this is resonating for, know that you'll be able to feel that. Yes, but definitely know that self-love is a journey. It can be a pretty long journey if you don't have the right techniques and tools to be able to shift any limiting beliefs beneath the surface of being able to be self-loving and being able to be in the energy of self-love. What it does look like being complete in the flow, feeling freedom, feeling fulfillment within yourself on every level, and knowing in every given moment that you're safe, that there's some beautiful universal source there that's guiding you through your life. So if that is something that anybody would like to explore, please, please, please book in for a session with myself or Sophie. We are experts at allowing for this to become alive for you. And I have a range of subconscious healing programs that allow for you to start creating that for yourself as well. So if this is something you're interested in, please, please, please connect in with us. We're both here to support anyone and everyone who's looking to be able to feel this way. And as you can see with Sophie and I, you know, Corona hasn't affected our ability to be able to be self-loving and to be able to live our life purpose in its fullest and feel this sense of fulfillment and freedom in each and every moment. So anybody who chooses to say no to anything in their life that is good, negative, anything less than amazing, we've got exactly what you need. So definitely jump on a call with one of us. We'd love to connect with you. Amazing. Thanks, sir.
Thank you. So I was just being drawn to Sandy. I'm going through a really bad time at the moment. Can you please help me in any way? And then there was another one from her, feeling lost, not wanting to go on. I feel so blocked. So let's definitely have a look for you, Sandy, and see how we can help support you. It feels like maybe, yeah, let's have a look. Emmy might be getting a glimpse of this as well. It's interesting. It's feeling like maybe at the same time, both of us could just give her a little bit of support. Let's have a look. So, This is feeling like a you, Emma. This is feeling like a you one. I think I'm going to throw it back to you.
Sure. Yeah. Is that for Sandy?
Yeah, it just feels like it's, yeah, you two are connecting.
Yeah, perfect. Let's tune in and see what's happening for Sandy.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. I actually feel that Sophie's energy is holding Sandy in a nice supportive space. So while she's doing that, I'll jump in and tune in and see what I can identify for you. So Sandy, there's a lot of energy in your field that doesn't belong to you. And this is why there's a fair bit of resistance to clear. So first thing first that we would want to have a look at for you is how can we allow for you to be in your own space again. I feel that the deepest root cause of this for you is connected to a limitation that you've taken on from your childhood. And I do see that this goes as far back as being about 3 years old. Feels as though your mother really struggled with some very deep emotions. So I highly recommend connecting in with either myself or Sophie for a session because we can help transform whatever it is that happened back then for you and also for your family as well. And this is so important to you being able to move forward. And I can feel that there's a light within you that does want this, right? So any time that you ever feel anything other than that truth, you know, that of course I want to be here and be able to live my brightest, you know, possible future and feel love, feel enlightened, experience life and enjoy life. Just say no, send it away. That is purely just all an ego mind construct for you, and you have the power to say no to that. So that's what I'm getting there for you, and feels like Sophie's cleared up some energy for you as well.
Yeah, so I'm just seeing that together we were able to just lift, clear some things for you, just to be able to get you to the point of being able to take that first step. And it feels like you're really ready for it, but you know, the message here is just if you could just take that first step into either you through this journey and help get you back to a place of truth and love. So if you can just bring yourself to taking that first step of booking a session with us, then we'll be more than happy to connect with you and help you in any way that we can. So yeah, sending unconditional love.
Amazing. Thank you. I hope that was resonating for you, Sandy, and for anybody else that may have ever experienced anything in that similar realm. Just know that we've got what you need, and taking that first step is always so beneficial. So thank you for sharing. Especially you, Sandy, thank you for sharing, because that energy was fairly big, and there's many people that will be watching this replay later or that are watching now and have resonated with that have been able to receive a shift as well, so, and been able to be led into the right direction for some support. So thank you.
And it feels like just through having the courage to put that message in the comments, Sandy, you've given some other people that will be watching this or the replay later the courage to take that first step into myself or Emma's arms and get some help. So you have, just by putting that comment, changed people's lives. So yeah, thank you. Well done.
Perfect. I'm just having a look at Melody's comment. I'm not sure. I don't think you've done this on my business is amazing, but my job has just gone to 6 hours per week. Maybe a sign. Perfect. I'm just going to tune in now for Melody and see what we can uncover there for you. I got a straight up yes. You know, when you asked, is this a sign? It's a definite yes. Your business is amazing, but your job has just gone down to 6 hours. So it's actually kind of beautiful. You're in a place where you're going through a transition and it feels as though this is all aligning fairly well for you. However, I can see a bit of stress around the business. So this is what I would want to work on if we were to do some sessions together. And it feels as though the stress is purely there just because of a whole bunch of societal limitations around what we believe business to be. And so what we've been able to achieve with subconscious healing is not only clearing limiting beliefs for people in the realm of business, but also creating some space away from what everybody else, thinks or says or believes should happen when it comes to running a business. I know that for me and for Sophie and I, this has been, something that we have, definitely needed to work on within ourselves in order to be able to deliver our best possible work. And so having a focus on what our life purpose is and how we can, allow for that to expand into what it is that we're offering really helps a lot. But we do have amazing, amazing, amazing ways of being able to create those sort of shifts and transformations for people with any business, whether it's in wellness, whether it's a financial support business, whether you work in psychology, whether you're a scientist, no matter what it is that you do, we have this amazing ability to be able to clear limiting beliefs in the way of, that are in the way of you having a smooth flowing journey forward. So for you, Melody, I'm feeling that would be really beneficial for us to explore something in that realm. And for you specifically, I'm seeing that for today, I just want to clear a limitation for you around stress, because it feels as though this is what's allowing in. This is like the beacon in your energetic field that's allowing in a whole bunch of stuff that's, creating a bit of busyness, and also that's just creating a bit of I'm just seeing the sensation of something being crunchy. I'm not sure what that means to you, but it's almost as though there's something cringeworthy about some of the work that you're doing. So I'm not exactly sure what that means to you, but this is a physical manifestation of a limiting belief is what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm clearing for you today. So you may or may not feel that sort of shift happening in your body, or you may be sensing it intuitively somehow, or you may be aware of what it is that I'm shifting for you and have that all-knowing sensation that, yes, okay, yep, I can feel that shifting. Just allow for yourself to breathe into that if you need to, knowing that you'll be able to have a small transformation in your business moving forward. So that's pretty exciting. Congratulations, and please definitely reach out to me for a session if you'd like to explore that further. Yeah, there's a lot that we could do to help you with this transition into this next amazing phase of your life. So congratulations, it's pretty exciting for you.
Amazing. I'm just being drawn to Marlene. She just said, hello, lovely ladies, but I'm just really getting the message to connect in with her, and her true self's really wanting to connect in with her. So I'm just going to clear a little bit of a blockage that I can see that's stopping her true self from connecting in. It just felt really strongly pulled to this. So Marlene, hi. Let's have a look what the blockage is for you. See what wants to come through today. Okay, so it feels like there is a younger male, possibly a son, but a younger male that's causing some worry in your life and a bit of a blockage, and sort of distracting you from this guidance that's wanting to come through. So creating a bit of a veil. So let's see what I can do for you today to clear this for you. So I'm just lifting their energy, lifting that energy off of you, and just putting you in a beautiful, safe space. And I can see some limitations lifting at the same time around this situation. It might be getting awareness of what they are. If not, that's perfect. Let's just allow them to clear. It feels like there's been a few situations between you two that you've been trying to work out, that we're just trying to clear for you as well. Beautiful. Okay. So it feels like, Sadie, if this is a reoccurring thing for you that you're resonating with, definitely connect in with me. I'd love to give you some support on this, because your true self's really wanting to come through for you. But with this blockage, it's just, yeah. Let's see. The energy's become quite draining on you, and quite a constant of wanting, of need from you. It's just a constant need. So I'm going to put them in a beautiful safe space and just give you a bit of protection from this for a while. So it feels like just sit with this and see what comes through. Interesting. And yeah, if you feel drawn to it, connect in with me. But thank you. Yeah, I just really wanted to clear that for you. Interesting. Thank you.
I'm sure she's so grateful. Amazing. Well done. There's a message from Miss Shelley, who would love a reading around health, children's health. Let's see what there is for Shelley. Thanks for coming back, and thank you for everyone for your beautiful comments. We've got another 10 minutes left, so we're going to get through as many as we can for you in the next 10 minutes. So feel free to share into the comment section, and we'll definitely tune in for you. So Shelley, it feels as though I was straight away drawn to your child's energy, and I'm really sensing strongly that there is a limitation there, that it doesn't belong to you, but it comes down through your family line, if that makes sense. So it's almost as though I see that this is maybe connected to a grandparent of the child, of your child, to one of your parents. Okay, yes, that's what I'm seeing. So straight away, I'm sensing that, there's a bit of a difficulty breathing, and I'm just feeling quite unwell. So I'm really sensing the sort of physical manifestation that's been coming through and connected to this limitation. If it's okay with you, I'd like to clear some of that and see what I can do to uncover what's beneath the surface of that. Perfect, thank you. I felt that yes. So what's interesting is, now that I'm able to clear some of that fuzzy sensation, I'm now able to see what limitation I can clear for you both. So there is a limitation that is connected between you and your child. So what I mean by this is, there's an energetic connection between you and them. It's not what has created or manifested this health issue, but it is creating a blockage, and is keeping it in a space of not being able to resolve itself. And so what I'm seeing is that for you, this limitation is, there's a lot of guilt around it. I'm sensing a very strong sense of guilt. And I'm also sensing a fair bit of emotion for you. So for you, I feel as though there's a lot of trauma for you, emotional trauma that feels connected to your childhood, that you haven't been able to move through. And so the toughest part for you, and the thing that we want to clear for you around this, first and foremost, would be clearing anywhere where you're not feeling good enough as a parent, and where you're punishing yourself or feeling any sort of judgment whatsoever for your child having health issues. Because this is certainly not the case, and any time that this is triggered for you, it sends you into a projection whereby you're bringing your past trauma into your child's current experience of their health issue. So what I'm actually seeing is that if we were able to clear this for you, then it would free up some resistance to being able to support your child and allow for them to heal. I'm also seeing that there is some work that would need to be done for your child around their grandparents and the limitations that have been taken on there as well. And this would be what would then completely resolve that. So I would love to connect with you. Please reach out to me and book in for a session. I would love to connect with you to explore this shift further. I have started the healing process for you around any trauma for you around your childhood. And the beauty of subconscious healing is that we don't have to get very deep and involved into the details of what's happening. As you've all witnessed here today, it takes just a moment to clear a limiting belief. And even some of the biggest limitations, you know, it can be very easy for us to clear once, you know, you're open and ready to receive healing, which everybody who's here today is. Otherwise, you may not be watching us, you know, tuning in and watching us live right now. So this means that there is a way to shift and transform your pain or your suffering, and we can do it in a way that it doesn't affect your children or your partner or your relationships in any negative way. We can do it in a way where you stay safe and everybody else around you stays safe, and that is our specialty. Especially for myself, I work in relationships very, very closely, and I have this very keen eye with energetic connections and what's happening subconsciously beneath the surface in relationships. So for any serious health issues or health issues where it's such a complex, any issue really where it's such a complex web of subconscious limitations that may be connected to more than one person, this is really something that we want to be able to ensure that you're in a safe space with. So please connect in with myself or with Sophie to explore this. We would love to support you on your healing journey and do everything that we can for you and your family. Thank you so much for jumping on. It's so beautiful to connect with you. Sophie, you're up. Are you there, Sophie? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Perfect. I might go on. Sophie may have dropped out, but that's okay. I'm going to go on. I'm going to get through as many people as I can over the next few minutes. Okay. Everyone, thank you so much for sharing your love and your thanks and your support. It's really, really, really wonderful. Thank you everybody for joining. Let's see who's next. Debbie, coming to terms with my partner's passing. Coming to terms with my partner's passing and him pushing me away before he passed. He would say, I'm pushing him away. Okay, and it posted twice, so Spirit definitely wanted this connection. It isn't that interesting. There's definitely something here, isn't there? So I'm so sorry, Debbie, to hear that you've been through this difficulty. Let's see what there is for us to offer you today. Okay, so Debbie, I'm actually connecting in with the purpose of your relationship with your late partner, and what I'm actually seeing with the difficulty between feeling as though he's pushing you away, and then him feeling as though you're pushing him away, I'm actually seeing that there was resistance to love between you. So the lie that the mind wants you to believe right now is that there was more that could have been done, and that, you know, he passed not loving you. And of course, I can understand why this may be something so, you know, difficult to be able to explore. But no, this is not the truth. This is certainly not how he felt. This is certainly not the experience of what happened. All I'm seeing that happened for you is that you fulfilled your purpose with each other. It's just that you haven't quite been able to come to terms with the truth of that yet. So I can feel that that is going to release a fair bit for you. And I just want to shower you with some beautiful unconditional love. And I can feel everybody else on the call right now wanting to shower you with this. Know that now they are going to be able to transform and understand this, and there's space for you to be able to learn from each other. The journey is not over yet. And so any support exploring any limitations beneath the surface around this, please with my Sophie or myself for a session, because we would love to ease the pain of and again, isn't it interesting? Societal limits keep wanting to show up today, and it's just so powerful. Believe everybody else is saying or thinking or feeling, if we allow to energy, so comfortable for you, Debbie, feels as though this is what solid truth, you know, which says that you were loved and that you are loved, and that you deserve so much, you know, goodness throughout this experience. And, you know, that hasn't happened for you, and it's definitely not that that's not possible for you. You're actually on the perfect track to receiving all that you need to receive in order to be able to fulfill that relationship and fulfill the purpose of that relationship in the same way that we would be fulfilling any other relationships purpose. So thank you for sharing. I'm so glad that you stayed on the call. I'm so glad that you were guided to jump on here and receive that truth and that insight. And thank you for all of your beautiful support. Ladies, gentlemen from all over the world, thank you. We appreciate you so much. And this has been such a beautiful group to connect with and work with. So please check out the Subconscious Healing Expo group. We would love to have you all join us, wouldn't we, Sophie?
Absolutely.
And, yeah, 6 weeks we do meditations, free healings. We explore a whole bunch of stuff in there, and there are a few months worth of free stuff in there at the moment. So feel free to dive into that and just start scrolling through the list of videos and lives on there. There's some beautiful work from myself and Sophie and other successful intuitive life coaches and subconscious healers. And we are all here to support you with whatever it is that you need. So thank you to everybody who has joined us today. We're so super grateful. I'm just going to share the Subconscious Healing group link into the comment section. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to pop them into the comment section. We'll be checking this out afterwards. So we're always here to support you and answer any questions, and we're so grateful to have you all here. Perfect, Sandy. Yes, let me pop all of our links into the comment section. So I'm just going to pop now into the comment section a link to book in a free session with Sophie. She's absolutely definitely if any of this resonated for you, book in for a free session with Sophie. If you'd like to connect with me up $250 per hour, but the very first session I offer for just $100. So now, and of course, as I mentioned, you can be you'll just get a whole big download on all of the sorts of things that we help people with. Will be really super beneficial. Everybody who's commented into the comment section today, I believe that there are some tune-ins in that group that would resonate for you. So there's live sessions in there that we've recorded. There's beautiful healings that myself or Sophie have offered, to receive unconditional love and things like that. So yeah, definitely jump in there and check out a little bit more about what we do. And if you're loving what we do so much that you're like, oh my gosh, these guys are amazing, and I would love to learn exactly what it is that they do, please jump onto the intuitionwisdom.com website. You can book in for a free life purpose discovery session. You can also register for some of their free trainings as well. They are absolutely amazing, and they are the amazing modality or the amazing training institute that have taught us everything that we know, and they've allowed for us to set up our energy and our life in our space in a way that we can offer truly transformational work that's completely in line with our unique life purpose and what we have to offer to the world. So if anybody is interested, please check out their website, and definitely send us a message on Facebook if you'd ever like to ask us questions about that, because we love helping people, and answering questions about life purpose and yeah, our journeys with that. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. Sophie, any final words?
No, thank you so much. That was beautiful. What a beautiful group to have today. That was really lovely. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me here. I always love having you here with me. Thank you.
Another day in the office.
Right. Amazing. Wonderful. Thank you so much, beautiful souls. I hope you all have an amazing, transformative weekend. Mwah, much love. And thanks if you're watching the replay. Please hashtag replay as well. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.